Hi guys, Melissa Johnson, your independent Scentsy consultant, and I have a basket of stuff that I've been wanting to go over with you. So right now, currently, I have a combination going that I wanted to try. Aromas by JR mentioned this, and I wanted to try it. So Johnny, this is fantastic. It's Hug in a Mug with almond croissant. And it's actually really amazing. I love it a lot. So the Hug in a Mug is like milk chocolate and like hazelnut. It's like creamy and yummy and comforting. And then the almond croissant is kind of like that, just a hint of cinnamon, but that like flaky pastry. And together, this is like a Starbucks like chocolate filled croissant. Love it so much. So that was fantastic. So yes, I totally recommend that. I did 1 cube of each in each of my warmers. So that's fantastic. Love that combination. And I also got through Sandswept, one of the new scents. I did this upstairs in the office and in the bathroom, and this is really nice. I did I did 2 cubes of each, and there's 3 warmers and a mini warmer, and it's really nice. I like it. I'm glad that it's light, because I think if it was any heavier, it would remind me of By the Sea, and I didn't like how strong By the Sea was. I mean, it's got that little bit of a salty note to it, but it's just really pretty. It's really soft. So I really enjoyed Sandswept. And I also was trying to decide, because my club charges on March 8th, my Scentsy club. And I want to spend like $400. So I was trying to really go through this stuff and decide what would I really be heartbroken if I didn't do Melt Again, and what do I really want to keep. So I went through the Catching Z's. This is Sleep Happy. I went through this one again, and I did this again in that office and bathroom area. I still really like it. But I guess when I was kind of soul searching, I'm like, well, I love it. I'd love to see it come back, but I just kind of really have to pare down my club. I got down to 300, you guys. Still silly, but there's a bunch in there that I haven't ever tried. Like, they were either Disney limited time offers, or like the Finding Your Happy Wax collection. I threw all of those in there because I haven't tried those. And some holiday one, you know, so I have so many in there. So when I try the Finding Your Happy, I may not like a bunch of those. Some of the Disney ones, I may not end up liking them. So I'm still a little torn, because I really like the floral in this. I still found this to be really pretty. I liked how light it was. I like how it lasted for days. Literally for days. You would smell that light, beautiful smell. Yes, I guess I can see where people get that soap kind of smell, because it's got that little bit of floral in it. Oh, but it's so pretty. But I took this one out. I don't know. I'm still torn, but I did. I took this one out. Who knows? I may end up putting it back in. I still can't make up my mind. I still really like that one. So I enjoyed the rest of that one. I also made it through Make a Splash. Again, this one I think was in my bedroom. And I have the Polar Panorama, the Marrakesh, and the Diamond Milk Glass warmer in my bedroom. And this one is so pretty. It's fruity, it's soft, it's on the softer side, but again, I did, like these ones that are softer, I just did 2 cubes in each of those warmers, and I could smell it so much better. It's really pretty. But it almost has like a melon, almost a tiny bit honeydew melon to me. Oh, and you know what? I don't even have my catalog to tell you the scent notes. but it's so good. Yeah, it does have, I think it has cantaloupes or honeydews on there. It's really good. I really like it. That's one that I really love too from the new this catalog season. Petal Pals, Petal Pals, Petal Pals. So I did this combination again. Where are you? The Best Pals Valentine's Wax Collection, which I see this is now sold out. But you can still add these to your Scentsy Club. Okay, Best Berry. I like it better cold, which tells me, and I like the pods. I haven't used them yet, but I've smelled them. I've turned on the fan diffusers, and I really enjoy it in the pods. I think it would make great body care, and I do believe that the body scrub is still available last I looked, which was yesterday. I like this cold. I do not like this warm. It has an alcohol note to me. Now, my daughter also melted this and said that, yes, I do pick up that alcohol note that you were talking about. And she was not a fan of that alcohol note either. And I don't know how to describe it because I picked it up also in Just One Bite from the Disney Villains Wax Collection. In the Evil Queen, Just One Bite, and I don't like it. That alcohol note ruins it for me. Now I put them together and I do enjoy them together. I don't get that alcohol note from the berries. So I'm so torn with Petal Pals. I'm so torn, you guys. I like it together. I like it on its own. Did I like it enough to keep it in my club? I took it out of my club, I put it back in my club, and then I took it out of my club again because I can't make up my mind. I'm gonna be locked out here shortly. I mean, it's got that very floral, almost rose note. And then I swear I almost pick up this vanilla pastry scent even when it's melting. I'm so torn. I like it, but I almost think that I could recreate it on my own mixing. I don't know. So for now, it's not in my club, but I can't make up my mind. And I may just end up throwing it back in my club. I don't know. Oh, it's so pretty though. I don't know. I was really torn on whether I wanted this one in my club or not. Because I do think this one is fantastic, but I'm a floral person, so you guys, I like the lilacs and the gardenia just from the testers. So if you don't like floral, ignore me because I'm a floral girl. I also went through apples and oats to decide if I want this in my club. It's staying in my club. It was fantastic. I don't know if I went nose blind to it by the end of the day, but I noticed it probably 3/4 of the day. And I so love it. You do pick up that note, or that almost oatmeal note, and you do pick up like that separate apples and cinnamon. So it is kind of like homemade apples and cinnamon in that oatmeal baking on the, in the oven or on the stovetop. Oh, it's so good. I really love it. So I think that the oats kind of tones down whatever cinnamon, but I'm a cinnamon bear girl. I'm red hot cinnamon, love it to death. You can't like overkill it for me. So again, if you hate cinnamon, ignore me because I don't know. I don't know how to help you. I love it. I think it's fabulous. So that's staying in my club because I'm not sure if enough people loved it, and I want to make sure it comes back. I also went through Perfect Peppermint. I did end up taking this out of my club, but I absolutely love it, love it, love it. I love peppermint. It doesn't remind me of toothpaste, doesn't remind me of bubble gum or chewing gum. Oh, I think it's fantastic. Like, I can get where if like you had a career in dentistry or something, like you would get that note and it might bother you, but I freaking love peppermint. Peppermint essential oil is one of my all-time favorites. When I have a headache, I love to rub it on, like, your temples or on the back of your neck. I love the cooling sensation. I loved everything about this, but I think Let me grab the other ones and tell you why I took this out of my club. Because I went through a couple other ones. And the reason why I took this out. Because a few of these are similar enough. That is why I took it out of my club. Let me see if I can find the other one. Super quick, super quick. Oh my goodness. Okay, so yeah, I took this one out even though I thoroughly enjoyed it. I hope it comes back because I would absolutely love to melt this a million more times. I'm a huge fan of Perfect Peppermint. But I also went through 2 more bars. The next one that I went through is Vanilla Mint. Now, this was in my club and it's out of my club, and I'll tell you why next. But this one was, I still picked up that same peppermint note that I did, that strong peppermint note from Perfect Peppermint. But this one was cool because it had that vanilla in it. So you still got that like sharp peppermint note, like fresh sharp peppermint, which makes me happy. But then you also got that like soft buttery vanilla. Oh, this is so pretty, you guys. I love it so much. If this doesn't come back, I may cry just a little. But I can't spend $400 on a Scentsy Club, you guys. I can't keep them all. They're like kittens. You just can't keep all of them. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. I highly recommend this if you don't have this in your club, if you have never melted this. Do it, and you like peppermint, do Vanilla Mint next year. Oh, it's that vanilla adds this like almost perfumey note to it. It's so pretty. I thoroughly enjoyed this. But I also did, which is in my club, and it's one of the limited time offers, the NHL Fresh Ice. So I took both of these out of my club because this one was so spectacular. Oh, and it's a tiny bit different. So it was really hard to choose. But I felt like these were so much alike. This one is definitely very buttermint, peppermint. Almost with a tiny bit of a perfume feminine note. Tiny bit. This one, when it's melting, you get the mint. It's not quite as sharp peppermint, so it's like a softer mint. But it's got this almost cologne. What is that? Sandalwood that's in this one. It almost has this real soft cologne-like note to it. I thought it was fantastic. And I thought between the 3, I love all 3. And if I had an unlimited supply of money, I would have kept all 3. But, oh, you guys. I really enjoyed NHL Fresh Ice, and this was unique enough, and I feel like these are popular enough that they're probably gonna come back. I hope, pray, I didn't make a mistake, but this one I know is not gonna come back, so I opted to keep NHL Fresh Ice over those 2. Hope I don't regret that. So I also went through Skimo Kiss. Now, I've told you because of how popular Arctic Kiss was, and both of these have the name Kiss, Arctic Kiss, Eskimo Kiss, and I know they're different. They have different notes in them, and they do smell different. I have a prediction that they're gonna take this out and replace it with Arctic Kiss. That's just my prediction. So I really wanted to melt this and give it a fair shot. I do really like it, but I loved Arctic Kiss more. So I did end up taking out Skimo Kiss because I had a lot of fun with this. I thoroughly enjoyed it, but I had to really soul search and decide out of the 2 which one would upset me more if I didn't have it, and it would be Arctic Kiss because the blackberry note in this is lovely with like the vanilla. Like it's really good, but I just like the melon and the vanilla and the mint that I get from Arctic Kiss more. So I took out Skimo Kiss, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. One that surprised me, and I took it out of my club too soon, but it was so popular. We had it in a brick and it sold out in the brick. So I'm pretty sure that they're gonna bring it back. They had it in body care and everything else, so I think I'm safe. Was Snow-Kissed Cranberry. Love Snow-Kissed Cranberry. You guys, I should have got this in the brick. It's spectacular. I think this is my favorite cranberry scent too. Everybody said it, but the little tester is so deceiving. Melting this, oh, it was beautiful. I actually think I like this better than what is it? Jeweled Pomegranate. Like, I actually really enjoyed this. It was strong, it was beautiful. So, okay, I'm team, and I love the snowflakes in this. I'm team Snow-Kissed Cranberry. Absolutely love Snow-Kissed Cranberry. Praying that comes back. I also went through Cranberry Garland. Now this was very nice. I love the tree note in it. I love the cranberry. I mean, it's definitely like a cranberry wreath. So it's got the tree note, the cranberry. It's and maybe a little cinnamon. It's beautiful, but I feel like it's something that, you know, can be replaced with anything at Christmas. I do like the pine cones on there. So I feel like it's a typical generic Christmas scent. So I feel like even if they replace this with something, I won't be too sad. So I took that out of my club. I also made it through Apple Cherry Strudel, and I prejudged this one by the tester wrongly. And I think it's Lisa Roberry that talks about this one a lot. Apple Cherry Strudel. It was lovely, and no, it doesn't last long, but she is correct when she says that it's worth, you're not even mad at it, because when it is melting, it's worth it. Because you do pick up that like actual cherry pie baking cherries, you know, the cherry pie filling. You do actually pick up that note of cherry pie filling. And I didn't really notice the apple as much. Maybe kind of the bakery note of the strudel. I mean, I guess it does remind me of like at Arby's. They have like cherry turnovers. So it did kind of remind me of that. It was really good. Like, it didn't smell like fake cherry chapstick like the tester did. It was fantastic. So again, don't judge a wax bar even when you first smell it or from a tester. Literally melt it before you judge it, because I have to say Lisa's correct. Like, this is fantastic melting. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Would I cry if I never melted again? No, but I really liked it. Another one I went through is Cozy Cardigan. I really like this, but I took it out of my club because it's already currently in the body care. I feel like it's super popular. This goes for days and days and days. I did it upstairs in the bathroom. Well, it's actually right now still going in the bathroom and the office. And every time you go in there, it smells so soft and so good. It's not like super punch you in the face, kind of powerful, but it's just really pretty. I really enjoyed it. If I never melt it again, I won't die, but I actually really like that one. I also made it through Christmas Cottage. This one came out of my club. I feel like it smells like Christmas potpourri, and this used to be my go-to kind of scent that I would always warm. Was like this cinnamon, like red hot cinnamon potpourri. I really liked it, but it's generic enough that I thought I don't have to have it in my club. If it comes back, fantastic, I'll melt it again. If it doesn't, I'm not gonna cry. But Christmas Cottage is good. It's very red hot cinnamon, but I really liked it. So red hot cinnamon potpourri. So I made it through the whole Catching Z's wax collection. And let me do that. Let's do this one first. Okay, so I made it through Lights Out, and this one I did in the bathroom and the office, and I had 2 cubes of each in the 3 warmers and the mini warmer. Now, it's again still very light. It's that vanilla sandalwood. But when I put 2 cubes in each warmer, I picked up that, and I think it's Carrie on here that said, and Hannah Blazon, that was saying you do pick up that tobacco flower note. I did smell it. It did slightly remind me, my cat might be coming through here. I did slightly pick up like that tobacco note, and I don't like it. I don't smoke. My parents smoked when I was little, so that little bit of tobacco in it I did not like. So this came out of my club. I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it. So Lights Out was a no-go for me. I also did the Shut Eye. And I, again, put 2 cubes of each in each warmer instead of 1 cube like normal, because these are so much lighter. It's so pretty, but it still reminds me of toilet paper, Kleenex. But it's so pretty. I think I liked it more using 2 cubes because it was stronger, but it was still real soft. It's fantastic. I liked it a lot, just not enough to keep it in my club. My second favorite one, and it is still currently in my club, is Pillow Time. I know most people don't like this because it's floral. I'm floral. Give me all the floral. So yeah, this one is still in my club. I love it. Loved it even more with 2 cubes of each. It's so pretty. I'm one of the few people that really like Pillow Time, so that's in my club along with the Snuggle Up, because I don't want to mix Jammy Time, and I don't know what Cozy Blanket's like, but Snuggle Up is fantastic, and 1 bar doing all of that made me super happy, so I kept Snuggle Up in my club, plus I have another bar. I also made it through Very Merry Christmas, or I'm sorry, Very Merry Cranberry. Again, this is another one of those like generic cranberry Christmassy scents. It kind of reminded me of, no, it's not Red Hot, like maybe a little bit like Cranberry Garland. I also went through Candied Cranberry Pecan, but I don't know where that clamshell is. The Candied Cranberry Pecan was really nice, but I took it out of my club because I already have like Cozy Chai and Praline, Central Park Praline, and I like that combination, so I didn't need the cranberry included in the praline kind of scent, so I took that one out of my club, which I don't, it probably fell over there. But Very Merry Cranberry is very just cranberry, kind of like a cranberry potpourri, but it's a little more generic cranberry. Wasn't nearly as good as Snow Kiss Cranberry. Oh, it was fantastic, but you know, I feel like it's super generic and I didn't need it in my club. If it comes back, I'll warm it. Slay All Day. I went through Slay All Day. I love Slay All Day. I had so much fun with Slay All Day. It has kind of like a minty tree note. I forget all of the scent notes in this one. It's really pretty, but I took it out of my club because I'm thinking it'll come back. If it doesn't, I enjoyed it while I had it. I hope it does because I really liked it, but it wasn't like I've got to have it, keep it in my club. So that was Slay All Day. I loved it. I really did. Really thoroughly enjoyed it. And the last wax bar that I went through is Autumn Road Trip. I think this one is still in my club. Because it's so good. It's almost like Painted Leaves, but different. And if I have to pick between the two, Painted Leaves will make it more. Because this one also has kind of like a apple cider. It's like Painted Leaves meets cider mill. Because you get that whole fresh air, trees, just bright trees on a fall day. like lovely, like painted leaves. So good. But it's also got that almost like slight like apple cider from Cider Mill. So it's in my club because it's different than painted leaves. It's not identical to painted leaves, but if I have to take it out, I'm keeping painted leaves over this one because I feel like I could mix Cider Mill, which is in my club and staying in my club, with painted leaves and get the same effect. I hate to do that, but I don't know. It's staying in my club for now because I really, really, really love it and it made me really happy. And the non-wax items that I got through, I finally made it through my butter pecan. I think I got this in the November whiff box, the body scrub. Oh, you guys, butter pecan is one of my all-time favorites. I could literally melt this all year round. It's buttery, you smell the pecan. It's just soft, buttery, yummy. Love, 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 love. So if they come back with this in the fall, highly recommend that. Loved it, thoroughly enjoyed it. And then I do not like this in wax form, but I love it in everything else. Winterberry apple tea body scrub. I got this in the December, was it December whiff box? Maybe it's November. Or maybe it's January. I don't know. Oh, it's so good. I just don't like it melting, but I love it in everything else. It was so fantastic, you guys. Thoroughly, thoroughly enjoyed it. And with these sugar scrubs, I find that they are the perfect amount of oil and scrub. So it's not super abrasive, but it gets off the dead skin. And the amount of oil makes it easier to shave your legs because the sugar scrub isn't kind of plugging up your razor, you know, when you shave your legs and stuff. So it's giving you a perfect shave. When you get out, your skin, it has the perfect amount of moisture. I was surprised. You're not left oily, but that oil soaks into your skin. Like, they're thoroughly enjoyable. Like, I totally love these. So I highly recommend this one. Oh my gosh. I feel like keeping it just to smell them because they're wonderful, but no, I'm gonna recycle them. But yeah, I love our sugar scrubs. Huge fan. Can't wait to try the summer one. So that's what I've been warming. That's what I've been going through. So trying to decide still what to keep in my club, what not to keep in my club. I think I have it pared down to, I just have to make sure I have enough money. So I think I'm going to keep it the way that it is, but I may, like I said, end up kicking out a couple here and there. I suppose I could live without this one if I had to, but I really love it. I don't know. And who knows, I may end up throwing back in Petal Pals and the Sleep Happy. What was that? I think it's Sleep Happy. With the little girl sleeping on the pillow. Where is that one? Yeah. Yeah, Sleep Happy. I don't know. I'm still so torn. These two I'm super torn on, you guys. Petal Pals. And I did take Hug in a Mug out of my Scentsy Club because, I hope I'm not wrong on this, I feel like it's going to come back. And it makes me hungry, although the combination with almond croissant does not make me hungry. So I don't know, you guys, I'm super torn. These two, I don't know. I may end up changing my mind and throw them back in my club. I can't make up my mind. But so hopefully that's helpful. I do have my February whiff box coming anytime now. Last time it was delayed by weather. So I think it might come tomorrow, but I'm not 100% sure. So I have my February whiff box. I have like 18 bars of the new catalog wax coming. Super excited to try those. And so I should have that shipment coming soon. And we're going to have the warmer of the month for March coming soon. So you'll see more of me soon, but hopefully that's helpful just to see my thoughts on it. And everyone have a fantastic Valentine's Day. All right, bye.